Morning, Marchi. Michiamo. Michidi se obia hoye. Nancy said, "Yeah, no, you late too." That's going to see about today. Now, my mammy, 2 seconds. The iron board. Now, I'm share a video. Many papa come you be. Now, young cook. Rasco to candy. Ras Marchi. It is a benyab. Michidi so hoye. And that ironing board, no, so unless it's a movie. And the pain, I'm sorry, you leave her. To Mr. Baby cried to you again. Michiamo, me share video. The messy quans wacko. I need to say, hey, Quaku, what do you find? There we found for baby. Yea. Ose. Debbie. Okay. Well, who go who ne? Yay, Sister Joyce Match. What is that? Oh, yeah, dear. Unyama. Nchiao. Me are ready akwa adwuma. I late keke. Wink out. Me bag ni. Unyama ye late. Nya ho hwe ya wonye yi. Ahun se kasa de sisi ante. Ntinka kasa ne keke. Ye. What our romantic kasa no mpache ye bi mama na menko. Nkakasa no, Sister Joyce. What is it? Ben. Kwaku, ra. Let's see. You tablet in the back, Mamma, me fast a box winning and one boy. Me, and I said, my brother, and you couldn't be. Eba. So one has a wobbly drew point to be a waging age, must have point in a one of my friend and nonsense point. Yes, sure, Saka crack and my nonsense point in her. See, I'm not effective. I am just a time waster. I see me about today. Me share to 1, 2, 3 places be. Na fe me ba. I feel quite a bit with the Akenkan na aka ho akọ. Me chia mo. Sister dressing free money. Nka mani nkasa. Catch up 6 months meti kasa na mu nyina mo sre. Nkofo bi papa bi frɛ be sre me ama pa. Na ka 6 months na edisia kasa na nka high 90. So wouldn't me wo ho. What do you say about it? When I'm done, you will know. Last week, Otis Abeka said, hey. And you have no idea. It's a legacy trip for me. It's a connection with my name is Fabulous. Ose. And then you patch one. Back of Umuna village. So I do wish a bag, ma'am. I see a fire when I said me petrol Sam who bears it. I'm white precious, mature minia. It's the same. You did so here. I said, Quaku, could I efficient to do? Quaku, what are we tea? Madame, me drink it. I mean, said you will have to be, but how I assume I see the cockroach dada. And I'm a trash and a patch as an answer. They become me and the Samobaka and the mammy Quajuma. Make it a phone. Baby, I didn't mean to make a WhatsApp. One day when you say it, apart from phone, the Akenkan Bibiana. So catch us with Mamma and boy. It was after Mamma no me your friend say juice plus 4. Nafe, your friendship. Somebody come at you, what to say? Oh, yeah, dear, and only I'm a dear. Chiang. Question. This is my money super to Kakra. So there's a bedroom I'm to be going through. Have a good day. It does. I said, you're crying for Kanakabandase. Aquabandase. And when you know, my mamma Aquabandase. I hope so be a way. I feel a shame. Away bass. Mommy and Casa. Enra, me a video be a numero. Na sa video no anra me ye no. naturally nipa ni biti ase pepe said na be pa kire no. But of course me no mahunu ye nansen asem no ameka de bia no ne fapem na nkasa ne de nura esi wo video no so eti mate me ho ase pa se me ye niam ni bi especially the ye profound no a me sign converted to tree mate me ho ase tu de mo me nya ne sa ti me se bo me nka ne twi mu kasa ne ntiase eno ne asem ni nyina ne fapem reading and comprehension Akenkan ntiase reading and comprehension eno ne asem ne fapem na me wie sa kasa no me de to so na am starting se minya audios na no pay mate audios pi wo maso obi frame me o se ama na wo sorry aya na wo kasa se problem na ye nkwara ne nkwa problem bi si he o se na aka ha na ka tro se ye mpanyimfo no aya ye no ya de ne mu ahi ne betimi Akenkan ne ye nya ntiase dem gina ho twi babro no kra ye kan ye nya ne manyina awom ne ati o. Comprehension has been a problem for us a long time. More helmet radio why? Can you and Fahim make a hunting woman minimum in the free? Ya nada I was a cania will be answering what to say I'm a radio now. Na yankasa. And Ramit to me bossy. Why we are all for now on Korea Sardin? Why will back school now on here Sardin? Why are you so over now on here Sardin and become from our separate? It might change one wobano or perception of any maybe a bamwanian ntiase ni hunu about 70 be far by and grandma almost had you school ya poma woman poma ye womoshia enyi no aya na wonchirase ne nchirase ni ibini se wo bi ne wokasa even Facebook ya ye we ya kwa eto da wo hunu ntokwa ni bi na bisa ho senti ade na nkrofo mienu we wo moko wonu a wugina nche no de omo twere no wontiase eti wo frɛ we o se kɔhɛ de we kyerɛ ye no akɔkan no afrɛ baako no o so kɔhɛ de baako de kyerɛ ye o kɔkan a nipa ni mienu nyina wo mo card kro wo mo card kro bat wo mo ko wo mo tiado anwoma so din wo mo kotɔkwa asa na adai na mo pre adai na mo kotɔkwa because you are saying the same thing and I thought that me kra me title to ho and asa me share bibia wo be hunu se nkrofo abanani abre attack o nipa de boafu siminiana I am agreeing with you. What I am saying is in agreement. There is no discourse between me and you. We have concordance. There's no discourse until aden ye kon. Why? Aden na wo boafu. Abraham no ye nyina ye ka asem cross asema ka na one me ya adwen. Se ampa nya me anim no ya adwen asem kro no anam ne wo ka. And it's all because se Akenkan ni atwere ne Akenkan no aya na tokuro kakra dem de wono wo twere ye no de wo pese wo twere ne sometimes nya no kra na aya ye twere ebi o ha me say se me de sa benku type te se de me type be pentama ko ba bia me type ya no meje boom na autocorrect asesa ne ma ne na twere ne me ye de eti de me pese me ka no nya no na aya me twere na mpo nyame ya madum na me tubi twere de me pese me ka no a aya na wo kan no won so da se de wusi kan no enye sa na me twere no enye sa na nka be pese wote ase edi wantu pi be to yentem edi ntokwa pi be gu Facebook ha be konkon na nipa kan nyina hunu de nta ye ko eno ye yen mpanyimfo no nti imagine wo back to ano wo ba no a wo ko school no a yesi wonya Akenkan no mo kai se mo wo school mo dodo no am wo school no na as part of mo English curriculum no na ye wo comprehension. There were some really iconic books. Akenkan Macmillan for they had some really good books. So depending on school and the textbook they favored, you would have read quite a lot of funny stories. What kind of stories new year near my questions 3 or 4 second answer about Sadia. That was primitive comprehension and near 1622 time and you go school. Now say near master sound even abroad from no one would you two says reading comprehension and yeah you match it. Woman who says Sadia and Kwa and Wanipa Omuja yache. Yeah, rainy season is a desert to be for any rainy season there. And so pretty boost your create me good and sing. It's amazing. How whether let me assess no boost you. I will a friend say I'm your way up but yeah, or her back window no one who said boost you soon. She and 20 about boost you also. me pesi edi nkomo na munya ntiase me se nkwada no a omko square yes wo mabon no problem no iti ankasa ni dia aye teacher for twere wo board so dia teacher for the send nkwara no ye nkwara no ebibi for Ghana for nkwara do dodo no they cannot read ebinu wo ha omasua se de si ede ya no kan words ne keke o kan de trada especially when we go abrochiri or American accent ka ho etiwo you will be easily fooled to think say sa akwara no what brofo want who or ye illiterate or kasa ye twere want me kan dia ye twere ye na nya no wo kan kwara dia ye twere ye no ntiase a wonya most of enkwara no words bi wo ho and it doesn't even have to be multisyllabic input. I thought that a simple word to say crux. The crux of the matter is akrana kanya wi. Now what ho? Only ma the crux here. Nti doti yes there's something of the matter. No nti ono doti woni tiri no. The something of the matter is. Nti onim sa asem bia ye matter no. And the cry ye matter no oni ma the cro. Nti o kan the crux of the matter is. Uti cry ye obetimi aka crux ne kama because why phonics. But we knew what the word crux means. Ntiase no na tokuro abetom sta Janet Martin. So wanti crux ase. Na wanhunu se crux kire fapem. Wanti question ase yie. Na se wo pese wo mamwiaya, emwiaya wo de bema no ene asem ne de yebisa na aya na ebo ebra kakra. Nti obehunu se ade a wasua pa, wa revise pa, wonim pa. But one kind question yie. Question e bi wo ha wo say discuss assembly discuss and sese and the pankwa no kafa ho and so can the panel ka de enye so de so no kire na dwen but abofrey want to discuss one word no want say when hunu de pa kire enti emuaya wo de bema no etosi ne gobe so wayire no ho no ka de ye ne nko a o ka de ye ne nko a wanya abro so aye 1/3 of the mark 2/3 na aka no wato passing ayedin amasa ankwara na etienra I was teaching reading comprehension techniques and we started with Bakubia a friend reciprocity of reading the reciprocal reading, and this is how it works. Schools be friend guided reading. There were many names, but this is how it is. Utie guided. I like the name guided reading because it makes you realize that and you're reading for the sake of it, and you're reading under the instruction of an expert. Guided. Utie yena sa woba classroom teacher no. Me providing enough for our fanisa, but in most cases, and Krania 25-30, then in our class go. One woman spending 50 minutes of reading, I will be the 2 minutes. 2 minutes of contact with teacher. And to about 2 minutes of contact with teacher per lesson, or dear pan, I can't teacher what they be. A lot of us don't sit down and reflect on teacher contact time. And tell you also who go school lesson here 1 hour now. We ban on quantity teacher need 1 hour. The debut. Wobano wane nkwada 25 aka ne che 1 hour no nti wo che pepepa wobano wanya abroso anu we wian kwasefo bi de asoso na 5 minutes asa the aka ni nyina other children and so exercise almost some contact time right wobano will be a spectator some of the time ye mu bi wo ha ye mano mu ni da ho ne they become spectators most of the time. They don't learn to include themselves in other people's contact time. Into 22 minutes and then second we have many conversations to have. Me, I'm choosing to start our conversation from this point with our phone. Wobano, so what pese oshia adiena ekonenimu a esese ohunu akenkan. What pese wobani hunu akenkanya esese wo kire na akenkan. Sa wo pese wo kire abofra akenkan a wopo wotwe wo mutan je se wankasa owofo no wo kan bi why. Do as I say, no, a generation yet me ye and Quadana ya warm say they don't do as you say, they do as you do. Until the way no more they don't do what you say. It is what was I do as I do aquarani be now go and read. Now we'll timp. Now we'll hear your friend is saying one crown and one and say concert party for them to say. KJT and Mokola. And as a house versus Kotoko, they be anati, he now we're ready and day. Now was Shanty Town and then Shanty Town, your friend, Jenga Town. A dear Ben, dear, Ajua or Doni, Miriamache, Aquaba, it's saying, which is so. enram na me chire ekwan aye fa so e ma nkwada anim de no mo ntiase kwa anim, and I was teaching reading strategies. Na me nim say sa na ma na ya me ka ne brofo I need science no enye nipa no a me pesa mo nsaka ni nyina na ya mo ti asem na me ka na see, because again kasa no a me de ye enye bia kurum kasa eye kasa ye what deficits wo mu enti sa deficits na da romantic de wo pesa nipa ti ase na nya abri nyina na ti ase enti na nsem me mahunu nyansa me ye ya na start atwe de abatwi mu enti mo ma mentwe emfra matwi mu emma ye nyina na ye nyina ye ho ntoyen bisa for me ba biko truck bi abese wa ka ho bi tini intimi exit no me say reciprocal reading is saying it here when you akora ni frase yesa mo be kan ade no a wo na be lead reading no akora no ye participant enkwada nkete wa no be unsa abrofu yi ono de otenase no de akora ne sinisire so na o kan na akora ni tie mfiti ase na akora no ye just passive listener, but nipa no a worker story ne ye skilled competent storyteller. Otimi ka kwakwa na nsesem ne meto akwara ni tim na fe aye akwara ne de ubehunu se akwara ne jiji ho akwara ne jiji, oh my god, yeah ha no ebisa question ketu bi na akwara ne dibi asoso ha and ekrofo a omo ne nkwara ye sa ade ne chen mo bomu nim ye no omo be ya odi kan ne akwara ne di nkomo wo bisa akwara na about Akenkan no omo be kan no dien and o feel so omo be kan. The Lion and the Hare. What do you think this story is about? Or say I think say it will be comparing how these animals eat. Or say interesting. What else is different about the lion and the hare? Or say back we a predator, back we a prey. Or say good. One eats the other. Or say that's one way of looking at it. What else is different about the lion and the hare? We say the lion will be a predator, no, will be a fast runner. But the hare no, and a hare no so very fast too. And anyway, kwaku maybe did this say be a hare no very lion no. Now we banna so serious. Ma me pa. Now no hare or was sing. I was the very lion. Lion there was sing and or very hare. What's this? What's it? Kwaku. Okay, let's read and find out. I'll say you've created a little bit of suspense. You've created excitement. By example, you come now when you are any day say no will be jina chair because we wouldn't name answer. So we say lion abo be very no. What way you wouldn't say wouldn't answer pa, you know. So you are using the ridiculousness of what you said to excite Wobano in order to get Wobani to read with anticipation. Sani your friend, read with anticipation. So according to me through some points now okay idea with anticipation. You create excitement. Akraya excited about bibia or dia hoden for friend dey. What kind idea no eye ne de na opese wo hunu die wom na oye excited na wo gigi ho na wo foafo so na wo soso no. Sa abofra no won fa mememfe ne kan idea because a lot of our kids, many parents didn't come out. Problem ne say nkura they are reluctant readers because they don't see why they are reading. They be omo beka book akanya onhura different I know how to read, Kwaku, you don't know how to read. Kwaku, there is more knowledge locked in books. Ntibrani na yempo discover. Ewo ha me we say me kofa book bi. Me wo mom recommends. Me man omo kan ade a me mo two choices say because obani. Me be too kwan especially and I say some ye book fair bi wo baby and we do that monthly Christmas baby. My Christmas presents is going to be a trip to a bookstore. Me man kwadani bia yemfa ne say £100 budget in a bookstore. Ma ka chomo, run wild, choose what you want. Now one kasa ko, this is my new favorite reader, Mrs. Ebi oha readers ne me krabente wo mankada. They are new authors. This is my new favorite author, Mrs. Your friend is saying na me de bani to hwe na me twere to. Me ba afia me ko hwe say nipa koro no. Enya me baba ya say Jacqueline Wilson na me kan ni book da. My baba ya discovered Jacqueline Wilson. She loved the way Jacqueline wrote and I realized Ama, there is a knowledge gap, your sister Ama. You better go and find out about Jacqueline Wilson, Mammy. Kaho, media me wo nka Barbara Cartland no. Me catch them me say I loved Barbara Cartland. No say Barbara Gini, we say Cartland. Also the wine. Wakwa internet so ko hwe de Barbara Cartland. Or stress us, yeah, mom, you must have grown in 1622. Ha, when you Sakwada, me kra mi so na mama no 90s or so boy. I'm sure you were teenagers with her at the yesterday. Me banada Madam discovered Jacqueline Wilson. Because Jacqueline Wilson. Iggy books, no, we became so fascinated by the books. We read so many of them. We became excited by them, and we started looking for similar authors. Because I'm taking interest in the Aquaranic kindness. Let me tell you, let me be the reading experience for Sabo Frana became something she shared with me. It became a bonding exercise between me and Aquarano. And so what kind baby when you say so kind here because men so kind I read the same books as she read. I am quite assembly content was not my own. But my one me person me boy me bama ni nim de na addition because I knew some one more secondary school no Akenkan mathematics and then the be addition fapem. Akenkan na hu hear me pa and it was not reading for lip service. It is actually reading for comprehension. Into reciprocity in you, who would kind producer what kind now wool this story no one ever said this a question what you change your prana so now more kind drew baby now we jai so kind in what kind kakrana prana kind kakra what kind kakrana prana kind kakra where the circle drew baby no one started chimo a free home now about franning kwan kind now we would see and that point most Ghana for have got to I read the book never one what do and also sit here and read. Now, what the hour tell us a Kasawana? There be a non quantity is reading. Most of the time, Kwaku is making noise. Articulation, the Krawunti, that's a Kwaku can with Tia. What's me? I know it is Kumbasam. There be meaning and your Kumbasam. There be a sort of dictionary now who say a silent you, cumbersome. Kwaku dining table or ticket one what is too so kind when the African will put it to is cumbersome, Kwaku cast what I say to the other answer Kwaku can it that I can say Kwaku can Debbie. Kwaku ye did one from him. Sankabe Fewason, Ube Tia Kwaku Cano. Even if you are not the most articulate of them, no one. Casa the Sakurani kind of one kind year, it will sound odd even in your ears. You might not be English professor. But Aquarana word, they said you see can and they said you will see hesitating and son or kind. The Bemo says our word, no, a asem. None in me and internet so. No more type of word, no dictionary BM. Now, when mere audio function or word, no so. Now, Obano word here, I want to assume the way the word sounds. You don't need to know how to pronounce it to help your kid to read accurately, Nancy. Titino, phonics, there were dictionary that anyway. Most of us just didn't know, Nanama, it's saying, we just didn't know how phonics worked in the dictionary. But not phonics, there were dictionary that. Say, for the internet via devices, do advancement, do buy. Most online dictionaries, they have the audio function. Into what they are obey, and it's a woman, Mia says, speaker sound, and also. Over who is a bruni by Fubish, what's your computer that you no, I can't ever was it cumbersome. Now, but not at tea. Was it be cumbersome? Now, but I see it was a Kwaku kind of minty. Now, Kwaku cumbersome was it ever because we listen. TNE, listen to what the woman said. I'm going to say cumbersome. What about our problem? Say, Kwaku, say you're cumbersome and you're canon. Well, who know cumbersome? You are no mere meaning of word cumbersome. And yet, the kind of kicked in your mouth for her word. Well, who know and a chain what you see so word near unfamiliar. So we didn't call your man because phonics, no, said the Sibodi, no, who we are, no, I see a be. What I Georgia to say, Michelle. Papa, mamma. Who we are no mere meaning. Now, a granite here cumbersome any meaning. Still, who be you are not done. Kwaku who cumbersome any meaning, the next thing you need to do for Kwaku is to look for words which mean the same as cumbersome. Your friend is synonyms. And to which the word way, you're awkward. It is a me who cumbersome. Let me replace it with awkward. Or say I replace it with awkward. And do some point where you could even substitute it for annoying. But we say, but you can substitute annoying for cumbersome in these contexts. We see you. Now, what about antonyms? If something is not cumbersome, say, oh, so something is not cumbersome. They are naturally say, na kwaku hwehwehwe words are actually the same, words are actually different meaning. Kwaku ni diction by reading that one book with kwaku, by being aware of the gains in literacy no essence we yakasa no. Oh yes, our gains in literacy no essence we no kwaku I started developing a bigger word diction. Kwaku enya more rich texts experience. Kwaku nya knowledge bebre woni ema bi ho. Kwaku nya ntiase woni ema bi ho. Obehu ni say kwaku next time wo kan ade a o kan with a little bit more gusto, because kwaku nim say word no a wo be kan no a ebeye ne din no na nka be reading na ye bibi no wo be boa na ma nya ntiase. Kojo ima enti say imagine enkomo we yes me nya nka ma adi na no pe nya na nka be di na brefufu banyame anim ni nanse adaji nti se be ni sa amre time wa me kai no anya na me refi and me pese ya dia me refi ne Francis and it na no pay me this uncommon. Those of you who are used to chatting to me in the morning, who are used to Jimino in the morning, this will be very different, very odd for you, and all I can do is apologize and explain to you the entire me because me see in I gaps be a SSA address. So one casaprawa wama woman ya ubenim kwadabi ubenim ubi our womufra. Oka sorry I ubehuni nipa woko your friends a Moscow ubehuni nipa. Even community no amotimu be sure say Ghana for ne wo mobagu. So wo kra mfa so na maso e ma wo ne wo mba no a e bia wo mba na nanom no ye wo mo a wo de sa knowledge ne be ya ade. It's information I want to pay forward and hope say time when me pay the forward it's in a timely fashion. It will be of benefits in the future no and I no. The asakra ne mama mofra. Say be ya the next generation of Ghana for nkwada egu abrochire esua de. E bedru sa time no SSA ye compensations na awofo ne guardians no. Ye mudodo no aye wonti ase ye wonhunu. Ye hunu de ye be ye de apoa nkwada ne na nkwada da de sua akwane. Akenkan ehia ntiase. Sa akwada be kan no watiase a adwuma wo wo. Woni abofra ne be kan watie se de akwada ne kan words na se nya papa wako use dictionaries e de ahwehwe se de esi pronounce no ama akwada ne sua pronunciation no wo wi a wo be kwa hwehwe meanings na de aboa akwada no what is a particular word na say you will still use that same opportunity to look for words of similar meaning so that your kid gets more words that will be to be used. It's on your big repertoire of your friend is saying words no what adia the writing is so rich because furthermore minimum prebi and the essay in our title a paragraph be opening your furthermore I would like to say furthermore sakura furthermore baby with the other when the back can say furthermore we in wonder it drew baby I was hence therefore as such we're doing the same purpose oh you try the furthermore Ghana join your furthermore no the Ghana the upgrade the free Ghana buy furthermore see Debbie furthermore na do so do you furthermore the fashion chain let's try however in extension in development as a result. So about it at the end, that's what the furthermore no, and the scores in writing is going to be quite low because you're repetitive. Only part where you're repetitive, it suggests you are unskilled. Akwada would name words be so what should add the kicking. Akwada wapo rana make us be about akwe to woman and fashion. Abrofno omo ya beifu. And yama kitty be a woman yen fa ye new shed yen ya ntiase no. And until that woman call woman sometimes eja ye we chiri. E bi ni akwentu. And to maybe say I love traveling. I love touring with the Parano. We go so many places. I can't be enemy because of Sadia. Me start to say me yes I don't know I'm at the way you say you. Say sa or say hi. And then I say ska. That's fatutina from kakra wouldn't dear mayor is that me man parano broad experiences me man kurani hunu so that they know say the world is large and the niema is sakrayo waboko baby na will be read your friend is saying a frog is threat. Then any idea we share frog next time or be slightly different. Obe who say Obia cannot the any would do. 8 year catcher said describe a meal. Nasa wobano or President Kwasia Sama Betesa Adanwa. Frog legs do himself for starting the year. Until he can decide to describe your friend and say, or eggs. How on one casa only medium about or when himself or wokosia a soft. It's what describing what wokosia and how I you and yet crew where your fiction. But Aquarade is able to use experiences of a near maybe a woman outrageous. And use our outrageous and near money to extend a near baby. Aquarabia will tell to find or this or essay. Now, or describing scenarios in a place he has never been before. The way they describe it is so vivid. You wonder how Aquarade comes up with this. We say, one of the things we wanted to do was for Nkwadani Miedo. I wanted to do peer mentorship. It's Aquarade me ba branch and the boss. Me ma one with the same topic so we children. Me dear, me body be try to come mama, and it's a one family body kind. Or no, so the would try to blame me. And I'm a mammy, dear, it's a one kind. And I discussing it before Aquarade and Quarano Crabbe discussing what myself. And I'm a friend of her. Aquarade describes space and it is incredible. And I'm like, information now actually, they don't want one, correct. I say, hey, most of the facts he's written about space from a scientific point of view are wrong. But either way, a fictional, it doesn't need to be accurate. Nevada started describing space means so there are stars, there is the moon, there is the sun, asa. We were looking at glacial travel. Now, maybe they describe it from how thin the air is, how cold it will be, how hot it will be. He was describing what the sky would look like at sunset and at sunrise. What a beautiful sight to behold. And young Passia, someone can have church. So, friends, it's about the sign I'm ready to be church. When I'm saying mental illness, I know. But who you mental illness, it is because of what kind? A lot of books. I want to say for fictitious and outrageous and he has become very excited reading and perform Kwasiasem. It was she as one also to them Kwasiasema, a bayan Crawford. It's in Kwasiasem one watch away. But one who is someone no kind will be Kwasiasema a year, they know who is Kwasiasem, they can't. Now what should it be mouth when Yaji was a thing? That is why you extend Emparano by getting them to read. And you get them to read different genres of books. Books they are factual, direct, bang, 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 bang. And no one what they kind of what they throw. A very narrow. Books a fiction, a Kwasiasem. And also so what may develop another angle to you. Books a futuristic. It is talking about 2030. It is Obi introduce you to futuristic writing. That is what really unlocks your imagination. Obi ma will expose you to that text or unlock your imagination. It makes the foolish look normal to you. It also will try you are able to recreate nonsense with confidence because you've seen it being done before. So when you only power those kind of texts you will be restricted to what is factual. You get up, you get in the car, you put it in gear, and you drive. Wakai and Kofwaka will start explaining the driver's feelings, the emotions behind, the preparation behind. I feel why expand the idea because a young kind where the ability to draw out and expand are limited. Especially one of primary school. Many people our primary school, it is an amazing period in life to prepare Aquarano, to enjoy Aquarano, to excite Aquarano for learning. Won't compare and Yama when it's Aquarano became the started with books akwara na monko journey together. Enra me share article be eto sa page no me broadcasting at the chile was your friend I need science, me science. Media me demand me share that part because enkwara do one they need science. One person to ask for 6 form and they need science. One person with the teacher, they make us for science but any math in English. Math in English, they go for P in most people have not realized that you do need science. And it's about 2 pages they said I need science. Article no and I may refer to for reading strategies. Let me share link in the control. My suggestion is that you download that article yourself. You read through a strategies now write them down, go to YouTube and go watch a few videos on each strategy and make sure that you are in control of that strategy and you are capable of applying that strategy to woman. Adia, me who is so also now do it say Ajua me who precious. Adia ni Ajua di me some of the school young school age. I am praying and hoping it is timely for some of you. Now, in too late. Maybe say if I receive this information right now for my kids, it's too late. If I was receiving this information, I will be receiving it on my nana's behalf. Now that me man wo ya na me no master take catch the woman or my mistake but me my pain. But I know your kids are young and I am praying. Some money young, you are listening to what Amma is saying. One for pen and paper. Even if you are not writing it down right now, you are holding it mentally. But you will transcribe at some point. Now we read. And Papa Fuamo was so never name someone of Mamonia Akenkan to the two. Now for Sunday, Mamma, no one in Quadadi Akenkan. Why? Now all the strategies living. No one starts to employ strategies living. Now Quran Akenkan will be named the one anyone see us here for them. I can kind of ntiase anymore. Being able to demonstrate knowledge, which is what exams are. The scores not improve natural. And mama emphasize strategies need to be put in there. It's reciprocal reading. And sana when they are you have pre-reading tasks. So our pre-reading tasks, they are all done to excite, to create an interest, so that a Quran has a reason for reading. When they are reading, and when they find Sadia, they become excited because there's that feeling of achievement. What kind one and what to the hinge question back one which makes them stop ponder. Woman a hinge question one. Or kind or we are no starting a review activities with questioning. Many people say they read a storybook in school, or we are the teacher, they say one alternative ending. And you can take Snow White and the White 7 Dwarfs and you give it an alternative ending. Where Snow White did not become a German queen, but Nijimi Kuno, Aswading Ekuno. Because if this was not fictitious, that is what will happen. And your kid needs to know that there are different possibilities. Yes, story and there was a Snow White Prince Bibi Nanero. Also, met me a story and a prince neighbor who share by a Frano, no, so they were Anna one night. The Winnipian San Juan Koji Abutobiane. It's a prince who ran or say, this one is better than the one in Kuma or Warren or and a Snow White cap. That is the alternative ending. If you are able to do the alternative ending and develop it, you take the text and you start applying it to normal life. You start owning the Mokanya. Let me cry a moral education whilst you read. Let me a character formation whilst you read. Reading is a very important skill. So what kind of track can one? Usually a waste of time. May another pay asem no ahana me person. Say do it say matching apaba. Meaning said this is not exciting for you, but it is necessary and it's not a massive and I'm starting. We have been on your friend says self-development journey for a while, and then and I'm so glad she did. I am me regularly religiously. I want you to do something for me in a
match. The person we baby mommy 2020 so that you are able to crystallize that commodity and you are able to have a reference point. Go back and review because videos need also. Every day there's a new one. It's a very difficult, very unlikely. So we'll back a video from 3 months ago. But so what a video be that's it baby womb asem be a profound. It is best to write some profound, just the headline statements. Who was our daily dates? Now what should that video the title grad to that she said when you saw reference I will come. Now what so she was telling me so on any readers. They operate a diary journal system. I know so she has a book club of a sort with a microphone and they read and we discuss. Miyama book club here. Until say and never be developed until maybe July 2020 or summer holidays. So me never best start here kind book no ebe. What I would do is recommend books that me kind. You check those books out and we can have a conversation about them. I would do that, but before we get started on it, I would like Munyina to look for a diary or a journal and call it Crazy Ama. Or who will be able to and the power more. You can add a note to it. If you are not the kind of person who documents that, then the journal keeping is something I would like to recommend to me and I am trying. Have your journal, and the journal just becomes your record of what is very important learning to you as you go along. Debbie will have a sorry, I don't probably say damn number. But even amongst you, the Ohana asem back baby a unit. I thought I would tell you questions. Maybe some question even the way I am farmer. Me and what question in the actual what was our date. What up I had the boy about would be a question and what hey, I'm a some as if my I am farmer. It let me start thinking about it. So one question I'm fan to and the womb maybe a woman in Kawan Casada, or doing question the one when you are in a casa. So writing and documenting it gives you a chance to review, revisit, to action and be in real time when to be and it is something I would really recommend you try. But then I want to spend the last part of our journey on goal setting with you guys for 2020. Afibi, we decided say on the 1st of January, me launch websites. 81st of January, no so and I make course me launch websites. Me call WordPress, say me call your websites. Me call your the sad and me to package why you build a website. Very exciting. Me call to hosting. Very exciting. Domain name no na me person use no na me prepare so on the 1st of January me type in domain no na me pen na me use go be after that see oh fame no am dey bie me dey start is me go be a website no na maka ho asem aka me build another one because my ye be pay but back no am here I had used a website builder no obi lead me guide me enti Yamana to toye, then you be an employee, ntiase and what happened to me in the middle of that day of the 1st of January, I was so disappointed. I did excited about to say maybe I was going to achieve. I discovered that I could not achieve what I wanted. The entire mean to me achieving what I wanted was because I did not plan. That means ntiase, at the end of the person, me and I will see a me. Say, may I done a best on now my year ready, say me. Of course, they also be back Cardi B. What the upper type says here, am I talking about Cardi B? Miss Woman, woman, no Musiadi. But make us a woman, Casabocayadi, and a woman, and Padano Musiadi. Of course, they will not be interested. They are gone. They are gone. Say, we only Padrana, and we are in near Queen is idea, who you nipa way out there, and that's a young wood, Yankasem wood. The entire way is idea, and that's a numbers in the why you will not talk about the important things. Who may giant. The first also in and what can say because the numbers never. But me, for my purposes, the numbers don't really matter much. The numbers don't matter much. It would have been better to be a man, say, my woman, Yankee, in case I won't be there to share. But me tell me, once it's be ready, that topics we will have with Hannah to say. The kind of a year, it will not bring the crowds. I will not get 2 million YouTube followers, not at all. It is about impact, it's about legacy. And we need the Pami and Sabrana. That's the would me impact in the Pami and Sano, Emma, what is worth that. And fast forward, so says so an account with 3 million and just for me. And fast forward, it's my teacher me ready that. And maybe numbers, no. This is what I expect. Oh, now the Mahu is I know. There are some poor people that need some better than because you know the value of what I'm telling you for free. Literacy consultants to get access to that information. So some of you do recognize it. And for you people, I continue to speak. For you people, I continue to work. Well, when I'm a comedian, I'm not a clown. And say if comedy and clowning is what will bring the numbers that fast win the super education boy and you ever been your baby I want to near maybe tia super binti and you that's which baby I use bra baby I be Fabian a Cardi B more crabs say. Do you people even pause for 3 seconds when himself on Facebook na Cardi B, you begin to project this Cardi B girl as a role model for your kids and me not a role model for my daughter. Thank you, but no thank you. And maybe say me for Cardi B to be paid to so na me bye and I where you wine. I will not validate Cardi B. Not at all. Baba I don't crack of Cardi B bar. And anybody come on maybe since Cardi B, no yes, why you then so she's stripped and she's become a millionaire. Hey, not all the means justifies the end. That's one of the things I'm preaching to my daughter. This is it is not all the means which justify the end. It is not all the ends which justify the means. Yeah, ends need means that need to be justified one more. Debbie. I would rather you went to a bank and took a loan and established yourself authentically. Say so be here baby today be one when say be share Cardi B because I want share that you taste this. Now it is people like you and me who some was what na my excited because you can take the information me I have learned in hindsight and you can apply it from day one. Just imagine me time I'm in Yemen. Mankai book and chere me ba wo be yam. Mankai oh chiakai me adie. Me wo akwara na me start say me kan but ebia me burunya start say me kan chere akwara no wo yafuru. Ti said the classmates ni bi wo ho start tie Akenkan wo yafuru no a. Eke bia de me kan chere me ba ne keto na sub da. The people your kids are going to compete with, they are doing radical things. Baby. It is a woman, yes, radical things. No, I did radical things from the very beginning. It's when people like you who haven't got kids yet come to my broadcast to listen to me rant about what I have learned, cry about what mistakes I have made. It excites me. Because it means that I am paying forward a legacy. Who now do what you be? Who parents, your friends say, mommy's club will say 10 and they're from postnatal classes. You might be able to share a nugget of information which might transform Akwarebia Bravo. Because ntiase. Oh, that is the snowballing effect of paying information forward. Nipa wo be can be teaching such and say me di kan catch the wo na wo ni it. What the year what they no be afro no be say now why are you reading to your stomach? Are you crazy? What's a shit? Debio, I am not crazy. I met this crazy woman, and this crazy woman was explaining. She wished she was more crazy, and she read to her bump. She didn't read to her bump, and she anticipates say be a reading now one yam bump for it. I could already free bar as I see to have it and appreciation of reading. So I cried, I and the dog, and when anything said you want to start to tell them I'm in the way your flow. Then the penny, hey, that woman was crazy, was sampa. Never, we don't know if this crazy woman was right or wrong. Until let's read it. See, I can't share your banner of Mukrano and Tiakama, the entertainer. We've enjoyed the experience. It's giving us 40 minutes of sitting in the chair to relax, reading. Until we have not lost any time. People like you on my broadcast excite me. You really do. You really do. You really do. And I'm so jealous of you. So jealous. How I wish she said me before I'm a warrior. Can we be before we say I can discussing what with the failings, the limitations they've passed on to their kids from their ignorance. So can be continue will be can baby and can so can be repeated their mistakes. I would have moved beyond many people now. I am very jealous. I was talking to you about target setting, and I was trying to explain to you why I want to review with you in December, so that a bedroom 1st of January, no, not a near manual accessible yet ready. You're ready, and you can hit the ground on the 1st January 2020, all guns blazing. Me, I want to launch a few things. Now I catch them on my website, and I'm on the 1st of January. So can be to me the 1st of January, so I feel one the excitement I had for our project, I could have sustained it. But I started from a disappointment point of view. Because say 1st of January, no, I'm building my whole app, send me a yes, I am. Man, to me, a domain where me yananto. And so finally, me domain be a similar to the Name originally. Minya domain name New Year, and what I mean, who say, yeah, ama WordPress. Would name said you see and interrogating with WordPress. The WordPress is very different from Wix. I had here, you need to understand the technicality of building a site. Ama, do you have the technicality? Ama didn't. It took me until August. And Sana, eventually, all the things I wanted to align to build our website, we're finally getting towards where I need. August. What I wanted to start on the 1st of January was not possible to start until August. The entire meant to be is because of my preparation. But wouldn't be a message and dream. No, that was a stupid dream. It was a stupid target. I was setting myself up to fail from the very beginning because my due diligence, I did not. So I can be due diligence and can be and can be who is an and can be started to one more and Sana August. It is after what should have been my breakthrough year became my disappointment year because of our project. I started the year on a negative. Failure was my first experience on the 1st of January, and it took a lot of work to mentally shift the attitude of I have failed. At that target, no one can yet achievable because I felt a failure. It took me a lot of effort to redirect myself and tell myself, say, okay, we are there, but what can you replace that target with? What else can you achieve? So I started changing. I will start a website. I will start learning how to build a website. I will build competencies in. But now can we set our target without understanding what I needed to achieve it. Since then, asem into December and near my say January, me target. One mun nyina ma start bisa ho questions. One mun nyina me research. One mun nyina me pekwan ya me fa so aye. Enra me hunu me nua bi and I make say me nua I want to hire your services to do something for me. Because I dey we betimi aye me hweye no. I don't have the time to do it before the 1st of January. And it is one of my plans. It is one of my plans. It's me and Kasa and me hweye niam mu amete niam ase ma hunu se me ntimi me nya daje. It's me nua, let me contract you and let's get started. And I mean you don't men what you say so we are. In order to be able to achieve your target, you need to evaluate and work out what you can and cannot do, what you need to outsource and what you need to do yourself. And yet near manwa involved in your target need not accessible way. And near maybe one kasa we are a waste of your time. Maybe say na say be ready and we feel Jane need me go to town. So me and kasa be na ho twetwa go to Jane a waste of my time because my kids can do those things to help. I say me delegate Sunday man the man kwada no ma twetwa Jane no ma ye de aka nyina. Wo ma twetwa ye preparation ni bia na ma be gine jade won man no ma ye combination e nyina ye didi tem. Na obi a ho ato. The aim is to cook. But one of the compensations is to outsource and give money. It's me, sir. And I want you to be accountable, not necessarily publicly on some platform, but what are your targets going forward? Sister Rebecca matching. Sister, Ehiawa won't be now. Sister Rebecca. Ehiawa won't be now. About 7 o'clock. Sister, be free here 5:30. 5:45, I think I left. Maybe sir. It's like a 5:30 plan and be free. Now saying that my used to road, you wanna be pushing me boundaries. I hear me. It's me part of Ramunya. Madame Penmore, me, Yada, so nightmares and one of you. Madame Pebby, Makai, a yama Christmas, and so man for our budget, nobody took when I'm in the bang. Hey, Amma. Sasa sa woman if you aprewa obedi pronya no mapa pam hihye bang hey ama iti pano kra me demu a me ni ahoto ti me papa no kra butina me sore na me de nam bia ya me kai kra nwe nya da je nwe ne ba bi I prefer to run from my bed and to start doing things which might reduce my poverty. Was Charlie. Poverty is not a fun experience. Aye. Unyanya swine. Starting no drink na ash. Why are we some in the ama and they say be chat at picture of skirt nation why for about how many me share skirt na me hustle I'm to some of it. Hi sister, laziness no boy, laziness no na do. One of the reasons why you are a lazy reader is because say the people who taught you to read probably incompetent. The people who taught you to read just dumped a book and told you to read. Reading became yet another opportunity for you to see difficulty. And book reading in your time. You were not a person that would me lead you to reading for enjoyment. Me, I read for enjoyment. I am an avid reader. Me kaipa say, oh no, and go for no books were circle. One of maybe a newspaper for when there were some boys be an almost books they were all my friends. Yes, my mom used to give me a budget to buy. All manner of things, including the trashy trash, which is your friends say romantic novels. Mills and Boo. I was one of their best readers. Makai Mills and Boo, so we'll be a singing. says that time no. Me can me meals and boon and I'm mammy down for me. Say I don't know what my Quran can book we or say I don't want to catch us a book with one or kind. She reads a lot of things. She reads science fiction. She reads many things. And I want her to read this and discover the BS that it is. To look for Johnny Blue Eyes is BS. But the person who wants Akenkan we know who is a nearby it belongs in a book. You don't look for it in Abrabo. Now what can asem children the young woman teams hair flow where you Canada. Where you za? No mammy abasuka or ya zatu. Be kind one. And it allowed me to escape into my own little world. I was in love with a new blue-eyed boy every week. And then I found myself in love with so many blue-eyed boys. I realized that whole concept of blue-eyed boy love, do you fall in love with every blue-eyed boy you read about musculature and chest? Mills and Boots, when the Boots and Mama or Momo, if I don't want to, because when we do more fetching, all half, no substance. We see any Mills and Boots. Most of my life lessons, they were learned in Mills and Boots. So when you only with him, Sergeant, and I would say near Marcia, I would see a check for sex. They were not teaching them well. They were presenting real life relationship engagements and the discourse that the complex discourse that is a relationship to make Apada at that time. I didn't need to make a lot of those mistakes because I read my heroines in the books making those mistakes. I knew what happened to my heroines. I didn't want the same thing to happen to me. It's between me for 10. Addition, it is locked in places you don't expect most of the time. When in that, baby, when in that, a one ayana addition, because say, Obima Winyasa, try sad, pick books, not necessarily because they are the most academic of books. Pick a book for the pure enjoyment of it. Pick a book because the blurb excites you. Pick a book, pick a romantic, stupid book, and start enjoying that book. What kind? First one? We never enough for 50 Shades of Grey. And there was one who didn't want to read because on Akenkan. But the rest of us were talking about this book so much. So we decided to on the Akenkan more than matching on the Akenkan 50 Shades of Grey. Now one on 50 Shades of Grey now one year kind. She ended up realizing that maybe was 50 Shades of Grey who are bravo who had nanka was what did I want to hear. Or the next time we said, so what is the next book we will read? You say, hey, I know when I was one part the can also I was a book. I want to know excitement. I mean, I want to read the next. Pick genres which interest you. To someone, more person will call weight loss. See, more person will sort it. That is now your opportunity to start looking for about weight loss. To buy one books and now for journeys of weight loss. To get those books and read those books, oh, can ya? And you will say, oh, can for the sake of it because you are actually reading it for a reason. When you reason, then see what they can ya, no woman kind. What for Ernest, good morning. So what kind back when a year would die, what be kind the next? What be kind the next? Not a year buy, not a year habits, not a cow. That is how you develop the love of reading. When reading becomes something which is purposeful, we better talk akoso na why. So when we look for so Akenkan so we be jai kan. Oh, we look for so Akenkan so we be jai kan. I need to come off the highway. Petrol audience, you see. It is the bane of my life. I started flash me. I pay for. What did you say? They be a mugu. Me too can no man on petrol. Where are them? Yamenko. Nipa 9 no mudi manim ni nyina free highway no mo so nyina be se koto petrol. Na bra, we gina kire say. Wa de we nyansa wo. Isu say meku a ye baka se meku so na nyam na meku wa wuji me neku okay let's pass the book akra mo amsra ko aduma sa na me hye de ni ada je kutu bia sa Abradenta etiseng abna we dey nsema make kan do no wunim deda. We're talking about what helps to develop the love of reading and the advantages of having that love of reading, knowing value of Akenkan. Oh, it's what I was to say. I'm free her. Dinechia. Baba magina minya petrol ni pinto. Nso ko fujini baby a woman ye fe. Picture baby a full din sa back so amakujina wo mi ame. Good morning. Special for cash please. Cash, yes, thank you. Enter. We are discussing reading. We are discussing the gift of life, which is the ability to read. Literacy, having good literacy skills. And the life-changing event that is. I am hoping, I am here in Twatway. Mwaya mutie ama bodeni nento atwaro. I thought that I'm be free. Na mo de tumo koto dwem. I'm hoping say empanyimfo a ewo so sese. Mo nyina mo behunu say Akenkan na enye nkwada nkwa na sese o mo kan. Ye nyina sese esua kan. Se ye yesua Akenkan a ye bema nkwada na nya Akenkan ho do. Akenkan ho do ko hwe wo makoma mu a. Wo mo be curious, they would want to discover. It will be one of the things nkwada will develop which will unlock learning. Because akwada nya sa excitement no Akenkan fa so bia ni so nti nadu da na e ka so mpa Akenkan nadu pe bibi bia wo pese wo ye na start hwehwe ne ma e be ma wa kan sa ade ne ho asem nti sa strategy na the entire Akenkan that is reciprocal reading, the beginning of it. It's reciprocal in the sense of wo frase wo ye na akwara na tie akwara ni tie na afi wa hand over reins no na akwara ni mom e na ekan e na wu na wutie wutie enche wo sa akwara na is so independent and so competent, so wo parents no kra you might no longer need to be active when you have an oversight. Akwara no ankasa na beba be from mom, listen to what I just read. Do you think this might be true? Me babo and he says that point in am nedru. Or kind of cry, I don't need to be there because at the moment he is so competent a reader. So it doesn't need supervision anymore. On one kasa kind of unya comprehension no about me just to come and double check facts. Especially so kind be a scientific oriented. Do you think this is accurate, Mom? Is this right?
75.
Thank you so much. I've just read this from this place. It sounds outrageous. What do you think, Mommy? Accommodate me. Person me angle me. Sandwich them to me ribi on our way. Okay, Bible, I'll say the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. Over secular points as well. The love of reading is the beginning of knowledge. The love of reading is your discovery of knowledge, the beginning of your knowledge. because we the way we works, no. Nim dear, it is locked in. Oh, I can come. Open so who be here. Open here, Sadian. And chances are, so what we have here, no. Look at what you book. It will be discovered in a book. It will be held in text. Yay! Ako! Good morning, sis. I know some of you here, but me, morning. I am awake, I am alert, and I am ready to go and shine. Also, so I know you are getting ready to sleep and unwind. It's so exciting to see you, Minia. I did not have a sense to put this in way before. Sorry. I know you are facing upwards. But just about facing upwards. Oh, Ako, you've made my morning. It's really good to see you. Bechiamo. Morning, my love. We are discussing the power in reading, the ability to discover when you read, the fact that you exclude yourself if you don't read. People who read will know more than you know. And people who know more than you have agency over you. And that's the thing I want us to discover. If we are not good readers, it's very unlikely see we develop good readers. And then at an angle. So one case when you're a good reader, you're very unlikely. You are in bed, enjoy it. I hope some my ramblings whilst you are in bed, one, do not wake you up. But at least it excites some brain cells to look at and I was talking reading strategies. Now, the ntiase also knows to be raising. We were discussing reciprocity of reading. The fact that we start to Akenkan and one other kind of apparadity, na Akenkan can be now also what you now kind of assorted. Now, and kakra. Oh, Helena, it's saying, good morning, sis. You are welcome. Say, Akenkan started to Akenkan. But me kind one, I don't know. You would run one year, Jai. There be Akenkan one, I don't know. We did one, I don't know. You need to check for comprehension. You need to check sadia what kind of what finding the free one pa. When you're in Diana, when you're ntiase, when you're hunumu, and our Akenkan you need the pa. So what to me my apparent is our point, and I am penny for a lot of us will have to self-teach comprehension because you're trying oh baby you free. Hell that you wouldn't me mommy. My mom used to make us read like lunatics. Some of the books were from a genre which were unlikely for a lot of people. People did not understand why she allowed me to read romantic novels. I read loads of romantic novels because it taught me to read for enjoyment. School holidays for 3 weeks. What I will do as my first point of call is Mrs. Goodies. A new bookshop. We go to the biggest of the bookshop where we live. Our bookshop one. My budget. So you say, the person who need them person one kind. And reading is not a chore. Until your mama is take a mass book and read. This book is good for you. Read. There be no reading and you read for punishment. For punishment. Reading is not a punishment. You're afraid of reading for comprehension, but if you can get enjoyment, it is more likely the comprehension that will happen. The reader has to be engaged. The book has to be relevant. There should be new learning. As and so to be who knows our choice to be money, they will get a budget and they will run riots in the bookstore. My boy is only the cool bookstore. The books need to have one person water. It will walk out with no bookstore, most of it. Because I've read enough of this story. I know it, Mom. No, I'm not buying that one. Let me buy one which I haven't read yet. There's a bookstore book about one person would here. They will select their own books. One mom selective, yeah. Now my mom recommends. Me recommend the book. Mom recommends, no. They are so excited all the time to receive what mom will recommend because they don't know text. No, they really don't know why I am giving them book. Why will mom recommend book? The book ni bi ha me the ma wo a moral education. Ain't na me recommend the book no. Ebi wo ha just pure enjoyment. Ebi wo ha a mistake bi a obi ye ya me person wo mo pick it up. If the book I share Nkrofo life stories with them so that they can read Nkrofo life stories and we can discuss Nkrofo choices in Abrabo. Book no a wo kind no. It is just a starter to what work is going to follow. Woman can be a young to Pokara, if you are woman can discuss it. So I don't know, purely for enjoyment. If you are woman can kaya, a national idea. We will sit in my bed. More who's a minute duvet time under the duvet. They say Esre. Almost so was saying it here. The duvet to a couch to see that's where Esre. But we still want to hang on to it and do it. See, under the duvet no. You should do Venus and I mempem and answer over Tayano. It's a mempem one on my bar, no minabi ramempem. And then we'll discuss our books. We will pick the learning from it. We will discuss the mistakes. I am hoping some of friends had any mistake and they will not repeat it. Wisdom says you don't repeat mistakes. And you wouldn't say a mistake in one. Ebiana a guide and parada. Also reading can be a trigger for moral education. It can be a trigger for reflection. It can be a trigger for you to teach woman values. There are many things you could do with the reading. The ability to read and to decipher information is just the start of a process. The start of a process. Me ene masim na me pese ye nyina ye dwindwen akenkan no ameka no profunra no. But I'm also woven in amongst reading. The fact that SSC is target setting and we need to do target setting in a timely manner. Intina me catch them for Afibia na me person be a website on the 1st of January and I made noise about this thing to anybody who was willing to listen. Maybe a website 1st of January by I'm a quack will be a website here. And when I'm a quack who near my is see me fine. Me new way, into me way. Hey! But the barrier walk or die until January no me started from defeat. And it took me a long time to actually shake that feeling of defeat. No? I was so defeatist most of Safeno in the beginning because my first experience of Afeno was not positive and it was not necessary. Semi hunyansa kakrebi ede niema kakrebi guakwemu a enkasa defeat no amia me create here na ema minya sad negative experience no from the beginning no enka na hunya it was not necessary. And this is my learning. This is my learning from sa event. Because say matters are near manase nansing. Edru afibia ewie ye no aye be ko afi na ewie ye no a na ma start hwehwe me nya me the 1st of January be ye target no. Na ma start hwehwe niema ehu hia se me ye. Ansa na metimi achieve sa de no. Na ma start to one among and sana 1st of January number. It's in and say December is actually my preparation for January, 1st of January. It's already this December, my starting year near maybe. It's moving on the 1st of January on my pages, a lot of things will be launched. And near my don't be fooled for 1 minute to think. Say 31st December, I'm the years I name and you're possible. My 31st. Me anyway before 31st. Ebi wo hokra ma ye deda. Are you ready? I am just not launching. I'm waiting because my person is starting afeno with some excitement of launching. And many people are there already ready. Yeah, we Shaya na may try 1st of January in the best because I want to start 2020 on SARS feeling of excitement, you know, of newness. Right? I'm an epada with you. Come, you know what I have learned and saying because I am on a healthy eating thing. No, been trying my common name. Been trying to come because me so trying to come. Now the common bread there be the DGB. Until I say me time finish up. And try my common name on Sunday. And I'm passing my find them is a sandwich. Ready? The sandwich in the asa. I feel any cold smoothie. Yeah, young one. Oh, yeah, I don't know this one. I had different design. Petrol tons me damage me car ma fa jeni me top petrol go jeni no ma me de toto ba ko no ho a me tia petrol kapa no me ni jaje. I hope someone ya mo betie me ramblings no se oba na me start topic be say. Now we take information that you don't take just what I say as the final word. Then you actually go and you do a bit of research. Professor Wankasa, reading strategies. Strategies here to develop reading comprehension in Oba. I want you to go and read about those strategies. I want you to go and read for comprehension. Make sure so what you're saying. I want you to do it so visibly that your kid knows what you are doing. So what kind of idea? And what kind of idea that will share you? What kind of idea sometimes that you need highlighters beside you. And you need pens. I thought that crowd book. And there many people have what kind of highlights and watch it. What kind of highlights and watch it. And I will manage help. No, besides, what are you doing, Mom? I'm researching. What are you researching? I'm researching how to help you read and comprehend. Don't you know how to read and comprehend? What say I do? But knowledge always needs to be extended. There's always new learning, and you always need to update yourself. It is ignorance to think you know. Now what kasana will be it, you know. It's in medicine so research about something. So go share something. Na says so no so far highlighters ne pen up. You know the way I was doing my research the other time was a thing. That's exactly how you need to tackle that task. Oh, kind of idea. No, who's idea. Also, will prepare for exams. So you need to do active learning. Now, besides active learning, no crama me and idea because some working kind and I know the Nordic graduate. Now, granted, them come catching for my mom is so clever. Oh my God, my mom is so on point. My mom knows so much. But the kid doesn't even need to know that. He will take Star 21 gun salute anytime they offer it. As I keep saying, my interest is to help young so that we can help our kids. Literacy and the barrier it presents excluding from educational discourse. Senipa education exclude ayana crime and recalcitrant behavior and it's what and kwada womodi omo from criminal activities as they say yeti Ghana former Ghana former no kreni bi no literacy gaps ne ka ho bi and attainment gaps ne existing attainment gaps ne ka ho bi and ye excluding kwada ni bi from education na wo munya adaje ensa ema bronsam de ye adwuma wɔ hɔ a wote sɛ wɔ bi afatuo di akɔ baabi ankwada esua de akɔ bɔbɔ wɔ tuo di ɛne na yɛ bɔda ni bi ɔde na bi aso ɔno yɛ de bɔ bi yɛ ni na mum most of the time ɛyɛ very unlikely sɛ wo bɛkɔ baabi bi na enkwada a wɔn te classroom a wɔn yɛ wɔn access to school wɔn ani abere sua adeɛ no wɔn a wɔn ni adagye de soso nsɛmfo so ɛyɛ unlikely sɛ wo bɛhu ne sɛ crime ɛyi saa nkwadaa no ɛde wɔn ɛne nam baabi foforɔ. Crime attracts nkwadaa no ayɛ na they are not accessing. Just a one person will be attracted by crime. But one of the things you can do is to make sure that you've granted access. One of the easiest things to do to grant access is to give Obana literacy, competence in literacy. Addition, the most important thing. And say one who said many were road because a rush hour. I will be my close marking of each one. Baby fine. Road limit here 20. You know you 120. And the done in the Hokoi or the year will be for so many. I'm in number plate and I'm reporting in my police. So I can't crash bedroom maybe a park. The winning answers I am so if you know I'm better now so then we'll keep you company. Some of you have been on since the very beginning. Precious people so much so for NS they hell in because I said this community to put it in me icons. But I do appreciate the fact that you stay and you allow me to ramble. My prayer is ramblings so ayana emphasis it unlocks some doors for you. Creates awareness for you. Ebia na awareness no kra wan kasa ne wo madie say you too late in first one but I'm hoping said ya ya motete no monso so mudidi ho nkomo e kire enkrofo a ewo ye community wo kwa asori na wo ba bia ba ku wa mesro je mic ne one of those days na ka literacy mo asem kire wo so why wo kwa ba ku na wo nye wadwe so be je mic ne kra de share video ne fama wo ba ku wo ka kire mo mo video untie dia afuna boda ni bika ebia no obi afa mu aba na dia ya woni munua bi na nipa no ebia no ohia sa ntiase na wa share video no na wo dia ma ono so and pray say wo bebe I know say ye nyame none of us is me am ye video no me nyame wa wo hwe ya wo share ye wo nyame but oba de nyame no ma no anka say nim ne ma de wo mu nia no obe direct wo mu a wo mu nia no ma bebe all we have to do is just propagate the message. Oh, precious, you have no idea. I am so grateful, so grateful. I thank the Lord and count Mununina twice amongst my blessings. I am so grateful. Semunyada jibetinaha. Emma memre, Emma mi space, Emma ramble on. It really does make my life feel especially my career. Maybe my career has not benefited my community much. Ghana form kwada machire woman here. I can count them on my fingertips. Ghana form kwada my impact on my brabo with my teachings and my mentorship no wo musapa. Nya na anu me hunu nyansa extended my de kire de call online. Na Ghana for the mama e ma me amechire woman here online no to actually physically get you in my classrooms no. Na so unlikely. I am so grateful because you give me an opportunity to extend my relevance beyond. And I'm praying some of man also benefit from the experience. I pray so. But apart from San Crawford, the next group of people who make my professional life relevant, I'm over here video see who enable me to apply and near my profession and bring it to your community in practical ways. To share information and have the information rebroadcast across so that nipa woman unlikely to meet me personally and physically are able to still benefit from what I say. That is the greatest gift of them all. It makes me feel relevant. It makes me feel that there is a point to me somewhat. It makes me feel like I'm building a legacy, and that means the world to me. Means the world to me. They were legacy builders. They were futuristic people. They were people who believed, say, you shouldn't just eat, drink, die, there should be a little bit more to abrab or some fast. And that is what I'm seeking. I think it's an age thing, but I'm definitely seeking Sadiana in my life. And because I'm seeking that in my life, you guys grant me the agency to be able to make that possible. And it is wonderful in my sight. It is wonderful. It's marvelous in my sight. Yami unshira munyina. Wonto adum engu ntiase. Onfa nyansa. Enka kasa ho. Onfa ndomo. Sebe ya abraba wo de ye woti ye no. Nyansa nti ubehunu applications bi. That you can make the less obvious connections with things. Said ya meka no. It might not necessarily be applicable to Wabrabo. My family people wanted to check that I was okay because I never done in there there's something which is there. So I had to take the call just to update them. Now I was thanking you and wrapping up anyway. My late I will have to fly in to go and sign in. But the musiha, na madam ntiase, say musi me ho abotre na mutie me, na mo hwe, na mo share. Enwumre me besia kwa topic bi a obi di jame. Na me pese me di ho nkomo about relationships. We'll talk about that one. Nti wo a me ka se nka na me decide na ho nkomo no, me ni hwamo, but I felt say we anope was more relevant. It was more timely. I was more inspired to talk about this one. Nti awia ye betwa eno nso so. Me di nyame na sumdi me di jamu nyina, me da mu nyina ase nyado. One share video no amesra hit the share button for me. Why? Fatu homepage for me. Nipa enimu nyina me pese wo mo so be PSA video no so no mo so sua. Me ye ba ko obrofum. Enti so oni malatafo ne nkrofo aka not just Ghana for. Asem ye na ye keka wo hemfa so obeba so ama wo mo a me page na ye I need science. Ko I need science ho. Na video no. And I bet me the page ni dey no kra mani pakro no aka chance so one question. I need science. Wo pa. Oh yes. Nadu. Me ma me dey say baby when you do your maintenance. Me ha of friend me jade me nyina na me friend so I've just missed you. Abrewa. What jama yem shishie say because on time friend me sa time no. Me yam di me kum. Me friend she just missed me no person to me there. So who say me ho ye. She's definitely entitled to that. And kwasi adwuma me dem amasa ama me we ya ye obra mama na brand your person dey be ni ano be ni asem bia me deka. Oh Helena so we who sabre wane pa said the onyin aye ni sesi ya desre na reho a eye na ni kaso a esan at the same time. My mom was this efficient professional woman, not inclined for nonsense. They say what's a comedian. Me to be sitting in this house. Hey, okay. And then your baby Aduni. And I know and I said now look I saw be frame me one frame me. Say and now when I mean you didn't come on my work can same way. I say po. But they say, oh, yeah, we do. Oni kudu, the men in Jani Jano. It's Wahanas or Fiwa, as a sort from Ubende. Dear Naoka. Or Phil, no, from our highway to Cressor Parking petrol station after the back. When you were Mensa that me, Namebo Abrewa may just be doing some for crasses. My vampire sent me to me, and they will be tickled by my foolishness. They will compensate for my nonsense and understand that means so I have accommodated their nonsense in the past. It is payback time for them to accommodate my own. Nadu Kayadio, you are so lovely. Thank you for asking. Thank you. It means the world. Mafilo. Becca Trend to Helen, I'll tell her. I say, well, Yabrewa, but when him say this, that's the sad thing. Crofa Kenyan and him say this, Pombre, one of them, no Kabusi, and no Junku, and no Maha. And Kwame, the enemy Mabrewa. Two or Hano Afro. Nancy me try some Nantiaco have Brame Bre. Then I will hold him so Abrewa won't Nantiaco or walk on today. Ah? Walk out no Tombre were for some horse is because the rest of them do know their identity as a Brewa. Open why confused, they also Yabaya. Yabaya, mammy. Oh, thank you guys for the company. That was wonderful. I need to do some running. Signing in. See, I hope some and a woman. I hope so woman coming to cover. Some Kwadama near for man to cover. Thank you for the protest. So. Bye. You will see her. That's duty calls. We will chat again on my way back. Because I come I'm waiting concern about weight loss, but that is not working out the way I wanted it to. I will get somebody to take a picture of the skirts. As they say, to be sure, a high-waisted skirt. Number from ntiase. Exciting stuff. Have a pleasant night, have a pleasant morning, pleasant day, whatever the time happens to be. Speak soon.